Unretirement is an emerging trend in workplaces around the world as aging societies increase, and Thailand is no exception. Currently, 20% of the Thai population is over 60 years old, and it is likely that the elderly population will increase rapidly in years to come. This is certain to affect the workforce and the economy overall. The Ministry of Labor itself is also planning to extend the retirement age from 60 to 65. Punyanoot Sirisawattana of the Robert Walters Thailand Recruitment Company outlined the benefits of rehiring retirees back into the workforce, particularly at the management level. One of the top reasons is their extensive knowledge and experience, which she says can contribute meaningfully to the organization. She also believes that these people can train and prepare younger employees to take up management roles in the future.
So they are kind of a group of people who can plug and play in the role. Because if you imagine if you are a company and you're actually lacking of one of the director, like there's an opportunity lost within the company. So you really need to find somebody to really replace as soon as possible. And this group of people, they're ready. They might actually don't thinking of coming back to workforce full time, but they're enjoying like a project base, maybe like 6 months to 2 years, something like that. That is something that they actually enjoy, and they want to really giving something back to the society as well, to the Thai company as well.
According to research by Thailand's National Statistical Office, 34% of the elderly in the country are still working, most of whom are in their 60s. 51% of them say that they are still working because they believe they are still healthy enough to do so, while 43% of them say that they need money to support themselves and their families. When asked about having the desire to work, however, 35.5% of these older people said yes, which includes elders who are currently working or are seeking a job, while 64.5% said they have no desire to work anymore.
I see it as a choice. It's not really reflecting that they actually have some difficulty financially. But I mean, if somebody who like you or me, if we actually been working for 20 years and suddenly we need to be retired, we actually we want to still somehow remain socially. We want to feel value. We also want to really return something back to the company, back to the society as well. And that is, I think, the main thing that people who are in that generation decided to come back to the workforce, because they don't want to actually stay home all day. They want to actually somehow advise some people and actually exchange some idea with people and really creating the value. And that is something that they're looking.
But are there any supporting policies to improve the lives of the elderly in Thailand? The answer is not really. Associate Professor Dr. Achara Chalayonawin, an expert on public policy, pointed out that many seniors are still bearing financial burdens and that the pensions are not enough for them to live their lives freely. Not to mention that Thailand is facing increased household debt and higher inflation.
When Thai people become retiring with a lot of burdens, they have to work in order to pay for the debts, and most of the debt that Thailand people have right now is on non-generating income debt as well, or make the decisions to live their life with dignity.
Meanwhile, about 21% of seniors earn at least 30,000 baht each year, while another 20% earn at least 100,000 baht per year. The sources of income, however, are mostly from their own children or from work, and a very small amount from their pensions. Therefore, Dr. Achara suggests that the government should revise the pension, health insurance, and social security systems to ensure their well-being, both physical and mental. She took Switzerland as an example of how their government helps people prepare for their retirement through state pensions, occupational pensions, and private savings.
In the end of their retirings, they will get the income for more than 70% of pre-retiring income, which is I think is suitable and enough for the people in living in the present world and in order to fight with the inflation in the future as well. Other kinds of things that government would provide is that healthcare insurance or universal coverage insurance that cheap and people doesn't have to pay much to buy in order to support their health in the future. And this thing should cover the mental health as well, which is you can see that people nowadays also have a lot of problems with anxiety and stress and mental health that they gonna affect any people around them as well.
To improve the well-being of the elderly while also keeping up with the unretirement trends, Dr. Achara suggests that relevant stakeholders must provide support to ensure their well-being and their work-life balance. Most importantly, companies must also find ways to narrow the generation gap in the workplace if they are considering rehiring seniors. Nad Bunag reporting for Thai PBS World.